Hello, I am Kyle Matheson, and this is my Just Do It project. Um, it took me longer to admit, or than I would care to admit, to figure out what I was going to do and what problem that I wanted to try to solve with this project. But it ultimately came to me um, one week. It was a long week at work, and still had a bunch of schoolwork to do, and was just ultimately like feeling pretty stressed out and overwhelmed of the uncertainties to come and just overall life. And one thing I realized is that I'm not the only one going through anything like that. But one problem that stuck out to me was that we as humans, or friends or family, just kind of neglect and don't talk about our overall mental health. uh, Mental health, I feel like, is just so important. m- um, it's just so important in many ways. um, and I would argue that it even is more important than your physical health, because if you are there all mentally, you have a lot going on, your physical health will show that. So I feel like when I set out on this, um, I wanted to just do something that would try to get people to think about and talk about their mental health more. Um, just some facts really quick. There's about 58.7 million adults that had a mental illness in 2023. That's equivalent to 22.8% of the adult population of the US, or 2 in 8 adults. And then in 2023, people who were 18 to 25 years old had the highest rate of mental illness at 33.8%. And the COVID-19 pandemic, and that the external factors Americans uh, had listed from a stress test in the previous years, uh, was as significant sources of stress remain present and problematic. These compounding stressors have real consequences on our mind and bodies. And I'd like to point out this middle fact here, the 18 to 25, because that is my demographic right now. I'm 24, and I feel like there is, a lot of stress out there for the younger generation, just especially with uncertainties of the housing market, or um, just the future of the economy, things like that. So one of the things I did for this project was that I created a survey that I unfortunately have not gotten um, management approval to give out to um, my place of work yet. But I wanted to try to get that done before the overall class was over, and then also get it sent out to friends and family. It just asks simple questions of like, how often do you discuss mental health? Do you think mental health has become a priority in society in recent years? Um, just have you ever sought out professional help for mental health support? Just things like that. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Um, and Overall, while thinking about that, I was thinking like it might not solve the problem of, you know, mental health being so substantial right now, especially in the younger generation. But it did remind me of something from last week. One of the readings, when we were talking about ethics, was in one of the articles they were saying you can't just think that stuff is going to happen, or you think other people are just going to follow what others are doing. You have to talk about it. And I think that that really stuck out to me, especially with this project. I was trying to just think of questions and come up with a way so that people would just start thinking, or not just thinking about, um, the stress they're feeling or the depression they're feeling, but to also just to try to talk about it more, even if it's just talking about it to themselves. I feel like that is such a big help. Um, there's a question in my survey that asks like what do they do to, support their mental like well-being? And there's a lot of people out there that I feel like don't even like they go to the gym or they, play disc golf or play golf and they don't even think that benefits or is benefiting or like uh, helping their mental health at all, but it probably is in some way. Just they don't even realize it. Um, so that was kind of one of my main goals is just to get people to realize that. And of course, like the slide says, don't just think about it, talk about it. And I hope that with the survey, I can get some good data points um, that then we can all talk about. These are my sources just on those couple facts there. And I will also link the survey when I submit the assignment. So thank you. I hope that was informative and um, yeah, thank you.